Hi there! Welcome to Nutrition with Lauren. My name is Lauren and I'm the nutritionist at the Foxborough YMCA. Today I'll be showing you guys how to make a simple massaged kale salad. So the ingredients we have here are a bunch of organic greens from the Mansfield Community Garden. We also have extra virgin olive oil, sea salt, and a lemon. So the reason I wanted to do a massaged kale salad was because a lot of people are afraid of kale. Kale, it's a scary thing, and a lot of people just don't know how to prepare it. So let's go ahead and massage the kale, and we'll talk a little bit more about the properties and the nutritional benefits of kale. So the first thing I'm going to do is to grab this kale and throw it right into this bowl here. Like I said, this is organic kale, organic dino kale, which is one of my favorite types of kale. It has a great crunch to it. So what we're going to do now is just make sure, kind of break that up a little, make sure that there's no stems in there. A lot of times when you're at the grocery store, you can buy big bags of kale that is already pre-washed and pre-destemmed, which is really fabulous. But I got this kale, like I said, from the Mansfield Community Garden. So this is fresh from the garden, it's organic, so you got to put a little more work into it. So we're just going to pull those stems off, kind of crunch it up a bit, make sure no more stems are in there. And then it looks good. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add some extra virgin olive oil. So just about a tablespoon or two. You can just drizzle that in there. Just a little, more or less depending on how much kale you're using. So I'm also going to add in a pinch of this sea salt here. I like Himalayan pink salt, this kosher salt, any sort of sea salt because it has more minerals than your traditional table salt. So we're going to go ahead and sprinkle that in there. As much or as little as you'd like. I'd really recommend just about a teaspoon or two. Okay. And the next thing we're going to do is add this lemon here. So I'm going to cut this open. And we're going to just squeeze in the lemon juice. Now before I cut this open, I use the lemon, put it in between my hands like this to make sure that the juice is more available. This really helps when you're squeezing the lemon, there's a lot more juice. So do this anytime you're using lemon juice, and you can always pull out a few seeds there. Not always necessary because we can probably avoid getting the seeds in our salad. So we're going to squeeze that in there. This adds a great flavor. The lemon really brings out the natural crunch of the kale. So the next thing we're going to do is to start massaging the kale. Now I know that sounds funny. Why are we massaging kale? Well, when you're looking at kale, it can be kind of scary, like I said, but massaging it, it softens the outer layer and it makes it a lot more tastier. So what we're going to do is we're going to massage it for about 30 seconds to a minute. And what we're going to look for is little small pieces of kale like this, and the color is also going to change. So instead of that original dark green color there, this is going to be a bright, vibrant green. So I'm going to go ahead and just massage that, just like you're kneading dough, just like that, kind of breaking it apart, making sure that there's no more stems in there. I can already see it now that it's getting really green and just a beautiful, vibrant green color. So there's so many different things you can do with this kale salad. You can throw in some blueberries, walnuts, craisins, your favorite roasted veggies. For an extra nutritional kick, you could do quinoa, half a cup of quinoa, some brown rice, anything you really want. It's just like lettuce, but a lot more nutritionally better for you. So I'm going to keep massaging this here. It already smells delicious, and the lemon, I can smell the lemon a lot, so that's great. The vitamin C in the lemon actually helps the kale. There's a little bit of iron in kale, and when you pair vitamin C with iron, it helps your body absorb the iron better. So a lot of people who are anemic, feel free to pair your iron-rich foods with vitamin C-rich foods for really extra nutritional benefits. So what I have here is the finished product of this massaged kale salad. So this is the base for any sort of salad that you wish to make. It's a great dinner option, and it stays pretty good overnight to make a great lunch, leftover for lunch. Like I said, add some walnuts, your favorite fruits, some sliced chicken breast, anything that works for you. Other ways where you can add more leafy greens in your diet is you can throw some spinach in your fruit smoothie for a lot of vitamin A and vitamin C, iron, vitamin K. You can also, maybe instead of using traditional iceberg lettuce, throw some spinach leaves onto your lunch sandwich for an extra nutritional kick. You can also use them in stir fries, a whole bunch of options you can use with kale, leafy greens such as bok choy, spinach, romaine, lots of healthy nutritional benefits from greens that you really want to get a lot of. And you can see there that the color, the texture, everything has changed. You really want to break that apart with your hands, cut those stems open, cut them right off that leaf there. You can do whatever you'd like with this. This is your base of a delicious, nutritious salad. You can do kale Caesar salad instead of romaine, or instead of iceberg, use this kale, and this can be your base. Another thing, the olive oil. The olive oil, the fat in the olive oil helps your body absorb the nutrients from the kale. Anytime you pair a healthy fat source, such as an olive oil, it helps your body absorb those nutrients. So anytime you're having a salad, a little bit of an oil-based dressing is a great idea. So here it is. Here's our massaged kale salad. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.